The most dangerous item in your kitchen may not be sharp, hot, or fragile. Today, I want to shed a light on some of the dark truths behind the most common items you may have in your home. The everyday products I'll be talking about in this video can be a real silent killer, interfering with your hormones, damaging your organs, increasing your risk of various cancers, and just really messing with your health over time. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it with the first item that urgently has to go from your home: plastic cutting boards. Studies have shown that plastic cutting boards release microplastics with every cut. A 2023 study estimated that the average cumulative microplastics exposure ranges from 7.4 to 50.7 grams per year. For context, a plastic credit card weighs about 5 grams, which means the highest end of this estimate amounts to 10 credit cards per year. In your food, this is really bad news, as microplastics are very dangerous. They can pass into your bloodstream and intestines, disrupting your hormone production and regulation, in turn leading to reproductive issues and increased risk of hormone-related cancers. And as if that wasn't scary enough, there is also concern that microplastics can act as carriers for harmful substances that can be found in your cutting boards, like bacteria or fungi, for example. Switching to wooden cutting boards is a wonderful and environmentally friendly option. High-quality wooden cutting boards can last for years with proper care, and at the end of the life cycle, they can be composted, unlike the plastic cutting boards, which contribute to the ever-doing plastic waste mountain. Here's a common myth about wooden cutting boards: they are unhygienic and harbor bacteria. So not true. Wood, especially hardwoods like maple or bamboo, possess natural antimicrobial properties that, in fact, inhibit bacterial growth, making it a much safer alternative. Number 2 on the list are candles, specifically those pretty scented candles that you find in abundance in stores like HomeGoods. Not gonna lie, I was really into those myself, until I've done my research. Paraffin is the most commonly used candle wax today. Sadly, it is also the most toxic. Paraffin is a petroleum waste product, which, when burned, releases highly toxic VOCs into the air you breathe, prolonged exposure to which creates neurotoxicity and can affect your brain function. In fact, the petrol soot released from these candles is the same as that found in diesel fuel fumes and can be just as dangerous as secondhand smoke. Not only that, the synthetic fragrances used in these pretty candles contain harmful chemicals like formaldehyde, classified as a known human carcinogen by many health agencies. You don't even need to light the candle to be exposed to these chemicals. Simple evaporation from an uncovered candle can release pollutants into the air you breathe, and touching a candle can create absorption of those chemicals to your skin. Don't worry though, I'm not telling you to give up candles altogether. Just make the switch to non-toxic ones. Beeswax or coconut wax that use natural essential oils for fragrance are a really excellent and natural way that you can enjoy a comforting glow of a candle inside your home. Number 3 on the list are your cleaning agents. Behind the sparkling surfaces and fresh scents of your favorite cleaning agents, there are chemical toxins that are leaching into your skin and lungs. Ammonia, chlorine, phthalates, quats. Those are just some of the most common chemical toxins found in your everyday cleaning products like Windex, Clorox, or Tide. Chronic exposure to these chemicals can lead to serious health issues, including kidney and liver damage, respiratory issues, and potential central nervous system defects. In the same category are your laundry detergents and dryer sheets. I mean, that's the stuff that's going on your clothes. Stuff that is touching your skin all day, every day. As an example, phthalates found in fragrances of most laundry products have been linked to reproductive and developmental issues, including reduced fertility and birth defects. That's pretty gruesome. Fortunately, we are lucky to live in a time when there are so many amazing brands out there that create cleaning products with the customer in mind. That means they put you and your health first. I want to share with you some of the cleaning products I use in my home. By all means, these are not the only ones, this isn't sponsored, and I definitely encourage you to do your own research. But these have worked great for me so far, and I really like them. For all my laundry needs, I use a brand called Grab Green. They create products with naturally derived plant and mineral extracts that clean rather well, and they never use any synthetic ingredients. Puracy is also a great brand. I use them for my dishwashing, but I believe they have many products ranging from shampoos to detergents. And as a general cleaner spray, I use a brand brand called Range Basics. They have this all-in-one, awesome, natural, organic cleaner spray that you just mix with water and it cleans really well. And please throw away those synthetic dryer sheets and get yourself some wool dryer balls. They're just as good at reducing wrinkles and they're a much more natural and sustainable way to dry your clothes. Moving on to another very unfortunate hazard, non-stick cookware. I know everybody loves their non-stick pans, but listen, non-stick coatings can release toxic fumes into the air when heated to high temperatures. Compounds called PFAs. Inhalation of these fumes can lead to something called polymer fume fever, and long-term exposure has been linked to liver damage, developmental issues, and an increased risk of certain cancers. Scratched non-stick coatings are even scarier though, as they can release those particles into your food during cooking. The scratches also reveal the base metal underneath the coating. Typically, that's aluminum. Aluminum is a highly reactive metal that leaches into the acidic foods that you cook. Stuff like tomatoes and sauces, lemon, wine, eggs, and some dairy. And while the body can tolerate small amounts, higher amounts of aluminum intake have been linked to serious health concerns, including neurotoxicity and conditions like Alzheimer's disease. And don't be fooled by the beautiful marketing of some ceramics brands out there. While it's true that their coating is fully non-toxic and is a much safer alternative to Teflon, for example, this coating wears off within a year and is also easily scratched, releasing its base metal underneath. And guess what it is? Also aluminum. So when it comes to cookware, I would highly recommend investing in something like good quality stainless steel, full ceramic, or just your good old cast iron. Remember, this is your food we're talking about. Do you really want to be ingesting highly toxic chemicals with it? I don't think so. Alright, let's move on to the final item on the list, and this one is for the kitty owners out there. Cat litter. The most common type of cat litter is clumping clay litter. Not a very good option when it comes to your health or the health of your kitty. Clay litter is typically made from sodium bentonite clay, and while it's great at absorbing, concerns arise primarily from the dust that arises when handling or pouring the litter. Clay litter contains something called crystalline silica dust, which is known to cause irritation of the mucous membranes in the upper respiratory tract. Chronic exposure to silica dust has been linked to silicosis, serious lung condition characterized by the inflammation and the scarring of lung tissue, as well as an increased risk of lung cancer. Not to mention, clay litter is not biodegradable, meaning it remains in landfills, contributing to environmental waste. I have switched to a brand called Sustainably Yours, and I couldn't be happier. It is non-toxic, no dust, it's literally made from corn and cassava, so it couldn't be more natural and sustainable. And I know that both me and my cat are safe when handling the litter. Please don't get me wrong, this video was not made to scare you in any way, but rather give you the power of knowledge over some of these things in your environment. By making yourself aware of these realities, you can take action, adopting safer practices and minimizing these health risks, as well as lightening the load of your body that is constantly trying to neutralize these toxins and letting it thrive. Besides, making the switch to natural, non-toxic, and environmentally friendly products has never been easier. Nowadays, there are so many amazing brands and businesses out there that truly care about the products they are making and how it affects you. I completely understand that many of these items are generally more pricey, but can you really put a price tag on your health? I would 100% completely support businesses and brands that are doing the right thing over some large corporation which not only hurts the environment but hurts you and the health of your loved ones. Thank you so much for watching, and I truly hope that this information inspires you to make at least one change for the better.